Welcome back to our Parenting Your Parents series. In our previous videos, we discussed where to begin when assisting your aging parents and the signs to look out for that may indicate they need help. Now that you have gathered all the necessary information, it's important to sit down with your parent and get their perspective directly. In this video, we'll discuss how you can make the most of that conversation and ensure it's a productive and respectful discussion. First, let's clarify what this talk is not. It is not an intervention. This is not a meeting where you tell your parent what they have to do, or where you bargain, bribe, convince, or force them into making decisions. Remember, your parent has been taking care of themselves for years and likely took care of their spouse and children as well. Facing the reality of needing care for themselves can feel overwhelming. During this first discussion, the goal is to make them feel like an integral part of the decision-making process. Listen carefully to their desires, thoughts, and needs. When you approach the conversation this way, you'll gain a strong understanding of your parents' concerns and priorities. These may be different from yours, and that's okay, at least at this stage. This approach is especially useful if your parent seems uncooperative, angry, or resentful about you intruding into their life. Begin by asking your parent how they feel. Ask if they're having difficulty with anything. Then follow up with, "I've noticed that," and mention something specific you've observed, like unpaid bills, missed appointments, or expired food. This gently opens the door for them to share their perspective. You can also say something like, "Tell me about how you," and fill in the blank with a task you've noticed might be an issue, such as planning meals or taking medications. This gives your parent an opportunity to explain how they manage these tasks when you're not around. Sometimes, cognitive impairment can make it difficult for someone to complete a task even if they can describe how to do it. Asking your parent to demonstrate how they do something, like laundry or taking medication, can reveal whether they need additional help. If there's a lull in the conversation, you can use these prompts to learn more. What else are you concerned about? What is the most important thing for you? Would you like me to get more information about? Can you share more about? These questions encourage your parent to open up and share their thoughts and concerns. During this discussion, avoid saying anything that could be seen as aggressive or combative, like, "You need to," or "Why haven't you?" Instead, focus on understanding their perspective and showing that you're on the same team. Remember, as we age, the most common motivators are staying in a familiar environment, not being a burden to family, limiting change, feeling safe, minimizing pain, spending time doing what we love, and maintaining a strong quality of life. Cognitive issues may mean that your parent prioritizes independence over safety. By showing that you're committed to helping them remain independent, they may be more willing to accept necessary safety modifications. A few additional tips. Have this conversation at a time of day when your parent is most receptive. This could be in the morning, after medication, or after a meal. Discuss some of these topics one-on-one rather than waiting until you're in front of their doctor. You'll likely get more cooperation if they feel that you're both on the same team. Think of this first discussion as opening the door. Don't expect to come away with a complete care plan just yet. If emotions run high or if your parent refuses to discuss certain topics, it may be best to pause and try again another time. It's okay to take a break and come back when both of you are in a better frame of mind. At Nest Care, our experienced private duty nurses help families navigate these difficult conversations every day. Contact us today to set up a home assessment, and we'll guide you through this challenging process while connecting you with valuable community resources. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. We're here to support you every step of the way.